Hypocrisy of Paris approach to Israeli athletes criticized while Cork Con and Terenure gear up for AIL final. American academic and author Jules Boykoff believes that unless the International Olympic Committee applies the same standards to Israel as it does to Russia, Paris 2024 will prove to be a grim monument to hypocrisy. He points to the IOC's uneven response to bellicose atrocities carried out by the two nations, which expose a glaring double standard. It was quick to condemn Russia for the invasion of Ukraine, but has yet to condemn Israel despite rampant human rights violations. And Russian Olympians must participate in Paris as individual neutral athletes, while Israeli athletes will be allowed to compete without restrictions. Whatever our own athletes feel about it all, their focus is either on qualifying for Paris or, for those who already have their tickets booked, excelling once they get there. While the European Championships in Rome, which take place 7 weeks before the Olympics, might not be top of the list of 2024 priorities, Sonia O'Sullivan contends that they can be a perfect test run for Paris, and will offer a more realistic chance of winning medals. Kelly Harrington is, of course, targeting another Olympic medal this summer, but she suffered her first defeat in over 3 years at the European Championships in Belgrade on Thursday. Ian O'Riordan brings the details. And Cleona Foley talks to triathlete Elizabeth Carr, a captain in the Irish Army, about her efforts to qualify for Paris. In rugby, Johnny Waterson writes about the ever-growing trend of 6-2 splits on benches, the sport moving even further away from an evasive running game to a power-based collision sport. It seems counterintuitive, he suggests, to what rugby is trying to achieve in terms of its injury profile. Jerry Thornley, meanwhile, talks to Cork Con's Matthew Bowen ahead of Sunday's All-Ireland League final against his former club Terenure, and Michael Sadlier previews Ulster's URC game against Benetton this evening, the form of their young tight head Scott Wilson a rare shining light for them this season. Joe Canning looks ahead to the next round of hurling championship games. It's only a week old and already you can feel the heat, he writes. Cork and Clare, who meet on Sunday, feeling that heat more than most. Offaly will, more than likely, feel some too when they take on Dublin's footballers on Sunday. Paul Keane talking to Kieran Kilkenny, whose mother is an Offaly woman. No divided loyalties, though. Gavin Comiskey previews the weekend's League of Ireland games, the pack now closing in on leaders Shelbourne, and we hear from Hayley Nolan, who is about to fulfil her ambition of playing in England's WSL, her Crystal Palace side set to win promotion on Sunday. TV Watch, it's round 2 at the Classic of New Orleans, where Rory McIlroy and Shane Lowry are among 4 teams tied for the lead. Sky Sports Golf, 2:15 p.m. to 11:30 p.m.